Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar.
Hello and welcome to Money on the Floor Currency Trader. I've just entered into a sell trade with my new scalping system, so we're going to see how that plays out. I'm very excited. We can both learn. So we have a 20 moving average, and I have an indicator, and when the indicator crosses my 20, I enter into a sell trade, and that's what happened here. We're trading the Gerber against the Japanese yen on the 1-minute chart. I'm also using a expert advisor to help me break even and do a trailing stop. So let's see how this plays out. If the red line moves above the 20 moving average, which is the blue line right now, we will close the trade and then we'll enter a buy trade. But until that happens, we're just going to let it run. Okay, we have all indicators indicating a sell except for one, which is the trend, which still shows a higher percentage to the up than the down, but we have a red, red, and red, so it's looking strong. See what happens. But if you look on the other side, I didn't take this trade. I was trading something else and doing other things, but if I would have taken a buy trade way back here when it crossed, look at what it would have produced all the way to this point. Awesome trading. That's why I'm excited about this. It's on a 1-minute chart, and it seems to work the best on a 1-minute chart. Now we got a channel going to the downside, so that's good. So we'll see how this plays out. No matter how bad it looks or how much it looks like it's going to turn around, we do not close this trade till it crosses this line. Otherwise, it defeats the whole purpose. Because over here, if you looked, a lot of times it looked like it was going to turn around, but if you would have stayed in, man, lots of money. I like that. We're here to make money. Money on the floor, and I'm here to help you pick it up. It's not exactly the best time for the market right now, so I'm really putting this to the test. because we're already late into the New York session and it's Friday, so things will be closing and people will be pushing the market crazy ways to close out their positions. At least the banks will. That's why usually it's not worth trading, but this system seems so easy, I had to try. Looks like it's trying to push up, but it's not able to break out of that channel yet. Hopefully it'll be like a rubber band and push it down. Okay, looks like we're breaking out of the channel. This trade might be over. But it's not over till it crosses the 20 moving average, which is red now. You just can't outguess these markets. That's why you need something to keep it simple and something to rules to go by and a plan. And my plan is to sell on a downwards cross or buy on an upwards cross. And I'm using my EA to do a trailing stop, 10 pips, hard stop. When it gets into 10 pips, it does a trailing stop, moves me to break even. If I get to $100, I'll just close the trade. If not, I'll let it run. That's my plan. I'm using a one lot trade on a 1 minute chart. If you're trading overseas, you need at least $1,000. If you're trading in US, you probably need about $5,000 to have a one lot. Well, you could trade with whatever lot size you want. It just depends on your money management. So right now I'm about $13 into profit. But I guess nothing matters till we close the trade. So the market will give us what it gives us. That's all it can give us. if you'll notice, the iPanel trend's getting ready to swap over to the stronger to the bottom, so that would be very good. Right now it's 53% to 47%, so everything's looking very good in our favor, so this is great. What's more relaxing than this? Making money on your computer, sitting at home in your house with a cup of coffee, relaxing. If I'm not videotaping a trade, usually I even got music going. Keep it entertaining, you know. Right now we're up $33. Right now the I trend is up to 50-50, so right now we're finding out which way we're going to go. Hopefully it's all into the money. Yeah, we're getting stronger on the down, so that's great on the I panel. So we're up to $53 right now. So from here to here is 10 pips. So when we get to that same distance down, it'll move the stop. It's getting about ready to do that. So. And that's something you'll have to work on is your stop placement. And that goes to how much money you're willing to risk. Because right now I'm running a one lot trade. We're not quite yet to that spot where it's gonna do it, but I'm up about $60. So my guess is it's about a $70 stop. And which is large. I don't believe it's necessary to have that. We could probably go with half of that. Just right now I'm testing it out and I'm trying to dial it in. Because right now we're at $71 profit. Looks like we still got just a little bit to go before it moves the stop. Theoretically, this is a scalping trade. Should be 1-to-1, but I like to go 2-to-1. So we'll see where it moves the stop at to see if we can do that. Maybe I need to go with a smaller stop. Yeah, right now I have a 10 pip stop with a 10 pip trailing stop. So I think next time we'll definitely try it with a 5 pip. Just I would hate to be up $77 and have it turn back and stop me out and have a negative. So if it was only this distance, which would have put my stop to about here, no matter what, I would be getting some kind of profit. So that's the only reason I'm thinking about that. But everybody's got to decide that on their own. So we're just now hitting $80 and we haven't moved the stop yet. It's getting very close though. $22 minutes, we're up $85. That's pretty good. We only have one trade on right now. We haven't had any add-ons yet. That's the next thing I'm working on is if the trade goes longer, about putting on add-on trades, at least 2 to 3. But you need to make sure your margin can handle that. So you need to find out what your max position is and divide it up by 3, even 4, because then that would keep your first takeout profit about getting stopped out would keep it very small. Be 1/4 of your position size if you got stopped out. Because as it goes in your favor, you get profit. Now from there, you're going to move your stop, and then you can add another position.
Call from 888-760-4202.
Nobody I know.
Call from 888-760-4202. Call from 888-760-4202.
Boy, very persistent.
Call from 888-760-4202.
And if I get a pullback and it turns blue and it turns red again going back in the original direction, I can do an add-on trade at that time. I think that's the best way to handle that. So we're still up $75 right now. And we're starting to get a pullback. Okay, now let's move the stop to break even. and it'll trail into profit. We're $100 into profit. This is a descending wedge it's showing. If it breaks out of this, I think I'll just close the trade, take the profit, and run. What I'll do is I'll just move the stop down. Well, at least we got $50 protected, so that's good. Right now we're at $96. The decision is to take the 96 or take the 51 just in case it comes back on us. So you might have one more run down. So I'm waiting to see. This looks like it could be a pull trade or a flag trade, which would be a downwards move, the same downwards move as you see right here. So that's what I'm waiting to see. But if we break up, I'll just close the trade and get out. Yeah, it won't let me move the stop, so we're stuck at that spot right there. This is the part where greed and fear comes into play. That's why you need a trade plan. Looks like it's going to start breaking up, so we'll see. Right now we're at 107, 108. It's fighting us. Right $96 right now, 95. Still going sideways. Still got a chance. Nope, time to close. So I closed out at $86. Pretty good trade. Now if it goes up and gives me another sell signal, it's worth taking. That's still underneath there. You can take all the sell signals you want. Or you can let it run. Maybe this will keep going $200. But for me, I haven't made $100 yet this morning. I made 20 and 30. It was time to make some money. And it may keep right on going, but I got to take the money and run. All right, you guys. Have a good day.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.